one thing I always find funny as well is people that act like, or they think, I guess they think like I'm just constantly like downplaying Hwoarang, and I'm like, are you so bad? I think the reason, I've said this before, and like I'll probably do like a concise let me do a concise breakdown of it. The whole reason that they think, I think people think I downplay Hwoarang. Again, it'll always be like the casual lower level players as well. Like I think this is something for me is like, this is something for me that's it's very apparent. It's very, very, very apparent. Like, it's why, I think it's also why it comes across like I will have an ego. But like, there'll be like a random guy that I can tell is a low rank. Like, I can tell they're a casual. They try to tell me about Hwoarang being like crazy, bro. I'm like, well, he's not actually as good as you think he is. And like, down player. Like, it's like, I remember Speedcase was in my chat the other day. Someone in chat randomly asked him like, how do you argue with people who don't know what they're talking about? He just said, I don't. He just said, I don't. I think it's time for me to return to that, bro. I think it's time for me to return to that. Because like, there are so many people, like I'll get in chat every so often as well. It's like someone just randomly coming through like, Hwoarang is broken brain dead monkey character. There's always the sprinkle of racism as well. There's always a sprinkle of it. There's always a sprinkle of it. I'm like, well, he's actually not as bad as you're making out to be. And especially at the level that I play at, it's not as you're making it sound. And they're just like, down player. I think because I have to do that so often, because so often I get people who are like this, that come to my comment section or come to my chat talking about Hwoarang. There are people just like, yeah, he's always downplaying Hwoarang. I think people also don't get this, my sarcasm as well. Like, there'll be times like a weird interaction happens, which can happen to any character really. And I'll say buff Hwoarang. Just like, I do it with every character I play, actually. I actually do it with every character I play. If a weird interaction happens, I'm just like, okay, buff. I say buff Dragunov, bro. Like, I literally do it with every character because I don't know. I think people just take those clips and they're like, yes, we've got him. We caught him doing the worst crime of all, downplaying. I think the way people like care about it so much. I also find that strange. I think that's something I always find strange is how much people forward 1+2. That is something that needs to change. Like, if there's something that needs a buff, it's forward 1+2. Because on trade, I get nothing, bro. Like, either make it more plus on trade or give me my counter hit combo back. I don't know. But give me something. Give me my money. But yeah, like, bro, like, I don't know. I don't know why people care so much. That's something I've always found strange. Like the other day, there was a whole, this was a while ago. Someone made a whole Reddit thread. There was a whole Reddit thread about me talking about the down 3-4 nerf. And one thing I always hate is when people talk about, they're like, the down 3-4 nerf. They actually normalized it. It's the way it always should have been. Like, Leroy doesn't have the same shit, bro. They don't talk about Leroy's. Like, you don't have the same shit, bro. I remember it was so crazy because what I'm pretty sure happened is someone left a comment on my video where I'm literally talking about, see, people also mess up. That's on them, bro. That my video was talking about this. I hate down back 3, you know. I really do. You can throw OS, can't you? Actually, no, that's actually a skill issue on my health. You can throw OS. I think you can always do a throw if you block it. The only problem is if he doesn't, actually no, if he does nothing, the throw should be guaranteed because Hermit is a parry. I think you can always just throw for free. And if he does something, it'll be counter hit and be harder to break. Yeah, that's on me. That's actually on me. But yeah, the main thing is, in the video, I'm literally talking about like Hwoarang's balance. I'm literally talking about where Hwoarang sits on the tier list. If he's good, if he's bad, what needs to change. So I'm literally talking about the balance of the character. And someone left a comment and like, oh my god, he's still talking about the down 3-4 now. He's still talking about it. Why is he still? And it's like, bro, I'm literally doing a video talking about Hwoarang. Oh look, 600,000 guys, 600,000. Like talking about Hwoarang, his strength, where he sits, and where he might end up. Like it is something I'm gonna talk about, how he's changed over the lifespan of the game, right? Because that's the comment. It didn't get much traction. So what I'm assuming is that person then went to Reddit. They made a whole Reddit thread about how K-Wiz keeps talking about the down 3-4 nerf. It's annoying. He always brings it up. My main point with the down 3-4 nerf, my main point in when I'm talking about the down 3-4 nerf, is the people that complained about it are the same people who were not going to learn to deal with it in the first place, right? Like characters had options to deal with it. They just didn't want to learn. They were like, no, it should be easy launch every time. I said, okay, you feel that way, sure. It is now easy launch every time, besides for Asuka, I think. Asuka always had a good option select for it anyway with the full character down forward 1. I think As You Send is while sending 1 also crushed as well. Like that was another thing. Like As You Send his evasion was really annoying for Hwoarang. And it still is. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's always been my main point. People just don't want to learn. And that has been my point, bro. They put you speed kicks. This is not new for me, bro. This is not new for me, bro. They love me on Reddit, bro. I didn't know she could go into back turn off that. I'm learning new things. Oh, I tried to throw. Nothing good has ever come from being put on Reddit. But yeah, my main point has always been they're just going to complain instead of learning. And now they've made it easier. I've literally played against people. The same people who have complained are the same people who are still not launching down 3-4 block. And it is easy now. You gonna backswing? Okay. Or evil will be so. Oh, I'm dead. Let's be forward. Yeah, we had to actually. Why did I guess that? What's that throw on break? It must be minus. I should have jabbed or something. That's always been my point, bro. The people that complained are still not gonna learn to do it, and they still haven't. Most issues that a lot of people have with Hwoarang are skill issues. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, he's an annoying character to deal with, and I hate when people say, people make it act like I'm like, no, he's easy. No, he's a difficult character to learn how to deal with, especially when you're first starting this game. Like, he's got so much going on. I always try and have sympathy with that, but like, I think what's always annoyed me, and still to this day has annoyed me, is when people are like, when people like come to my comment section or they come to my stream and they're just like, fuck you for playing Hwoarang, and they say something like, oh, they say something that's just not true about the character. Like, they're like, I don't know, let me think of something. They'll say something like, down 3-4 has a poison effect or something. I'm being hyperbolic because I can't think of anything, but like that. When I get my down 3-4, it does a poison effect and I take damage over time and shit. And I'm like, well, that's not the case. Like, if you want to complain about legit stuff about Hwoarang, that's one thing. But when people just make shit up, or like there's stuff they don't know due to literal their own ignorance, like that's when I get annoyed. And I've always said the same thing. If you don't like the character, I wasn't in heat. Why did I do that? If you don't like the character, like, you don't have to engage with my content, bro. Like, why do I have to hear about it? You know what I mean? It strings my balls every time he hits me. Like, I've always said that, bro. Like, you don't have to. Why do I have to hear about it, bro? Like, why is it on me? I don't get it. I don't think we make this comeback. Oh, that was so bait. Ah, finally dash block to spring kick, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, As You Send is while sending 1 will just delete Hwoarang in so many instances, you know. That's another thing, bro. Chat, that's another thing as well, bro. I remember in my comment section where I'm talking about, I'm just saying I don't like As You Send. I'll just say, like, why I wasn't talking about, like, the video titles of I don't like As You Send and me just not enjoying playing against As You Send, right? Which is my personal opinion. I don't like playing against characters though. It's a bad matchup for Hwoarang. And there's so many people. You're not allowed to not like As You Said. You play Hwoarang. And I'm like, what? I would take As You Said over Hwoarang any day. And bro, it's very dramatic. It's very dramatic. I'm going to be honest. And I remember there was one guy. Is he going to go low? I'm in so much trouble here. I need to spend my heat. That was airborne. I did no damage. What do we do? Run into this. Yes. Hold on. Wow. Yeah, I remember there was one guy who was like, you can't complain about, as you said, you play Hwoarang. I just said, well, it's my personal opinion, and also it's a bad matchup for Hwoarang. And then someone just replied saying it's not a bad matchup for Hwoarang. She doesn't do anything special like she does to Lydia. Like, what does Lydia have to do with this, bro? Like, and they didn't explain why it isn't a bad matchup. They just said it isn't. They said, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks for explaining. Thank you. I guess I was wrong all this time, bro. I don't know. I'm the one who's played this matchup against people like Evil 46. Bro, I swear to God, if these people had to play people like Evil 46, they'd understand, bro. They'd actually understand. But because the As You Said players, they're playing all stuck in fucking brawler and shit. They don't fucking understand, bro. They're like, no. As You Said is not that bad. The As You Said I play against actually aren't that good. And it's like, yeah, of course they're not. You're gonna back. Okay. Player hate of the year, back nasty. What rank do you think the average YouTube commenter is? I don't know, you know. But it's not high. It's not high. Oh my God, that shouldn't have worked. I think it's because we're off axis. 1, 2. Yes, evil. I don't know why I tried to. No, the guy was right, actually. No, he was right. He was right, bro. He was actually right. The matchup's good for Hwoarang. He was right all along, man. He was right all along. Yeah, I think that's something I've always found like weird is why did these people, even if I was like a super hard down player, like even if I did it just downplay Hwoarang at every occasion and etc. Even if that was the case, why do these people care so much? That's something I've always found strange. Why do you care enough to like make a whole Reddit thread to try? Because again, the guy left a comment in my comment section, and I think what happened is he wasn't happy that other people weren't jumping on it and being like, yeah, why does Hwoarang keep complaining about down T4? Why does K-Wiz keep complaining about down T4? That's not okay, right? I think he was expecting that, didn't get it, so went to Reddit instead. Like, why do you care so much that you're going to Reddit? That's gonna, yeah, he stepped it. To get other people to hop on my nuts. See, that happens, right? Yeah, I just got lucky the last time, I guess. And stuff like that is why this is a bad matchup for Hwoarang, because whilst anyone is a complete OS for down back 4. That's why. We can win with this interaction. We're gonna try. You know what? Fair enough. Give it to me. He didn't give it to me. I'm so dead. Okay. He's gonna wake up, push a button. We have to be prepared for it. I think we just run in and jab, but he could duck while setting one, you know. We'll do Edge would run in and jab. We're gonna run in and jab. Edge! Thank you, Edge. I think he did try to do duck while sending one, you know. I actually predicted it. What the hell? I don't know why. Like, again, like I think someone in chat said it earlier. Like, there are a lot of casuals that are going to be interacting with this game in the online space. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you don't have to be a super pro. But to me, it's like, I find it so weird when like a casual tries to tell me, a literal professional, that everything I say is wrong because I play Hwoarang. Or I can't hold a certain opinion because I play Hwoarang. Or I'm downplaying too much and it makes them upset. And even when I'm not. I think for the most part, like, I just don't understand that the I don't know, like this game is literally oh, a stroke. This game is literally me job. It's what I win the bread with, you know. I have to live and breathe this game and know my character inside and out. There's no benefit to me downplaying or saying etc when it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I just gotta win, bro. I've seen the dudes attacking Arsene's tier list. I was enlightened. What do you mean by that, Speed Kicks? A lot of them probably echo complaints they've heard from others. Oh, 100%. It's like the people who will say like Leah's bottom 5 but never give you a reason why he's bottom 5. They just heard it from someone else. As a semi-casual, it's wild how many seem to think they know everything. That's the thing that always throws me off, bro. Like the know-it-alls, bro. I think it's funny the Speakers is here, bro. Like there was someone in my comment section that was like, in a video where I'm literally making fun of like pluggers, bro, like literal cheaters. They're like, you don't deserve to make fun of them. You play Hwoarang. The way you play is disgusting. Blah 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 blah. The way you made fun of that Lily player Speed Kicks made fun of you worse. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like for the most part, I'm glad they're funny more than anything, right? Why did you make fun of me, Speed Kicks? That's the question, bro. I can't believe you did that to me, man. He finished a long day of work. What, duck from Strokes? Got unlucky with his punish. That was a counter hit. I suck. He shimmer you online. He wants to feel like he's part of the scene. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, though. Like just wanting to, but I think so many people just get nasty with it. I guess it's online, innit? I got so lucky there. That was misinput. Like, here's the thing though, whenever I talk about things like this, my points basically boil down to why aren't people nice on the internet? You know what I mean? Like I start raising, you know. Yeah, I just think it's weird that like when my main points are like, if you don't like the character, you don't like me, just don't engage my content. I find it so weird that people take issue with that. Or me downplaying. Why do they take issue with that if I am actually downplaying, bro? Because the people that say I'm downplaying don't understand the character in the first place. So how do they know I'm downplaying? Like, you don't know how to play against the character. You don't know how to beat the character. You don't even know what the character's doing. They make that very apparent with their comments. How do you even know if I'm downplaying? How do you know? That's a trick question. You don't know. Like, I find that so weird, bro. Like, I think people like think it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I liken it to like sports, like traditional sports, right? When people are like, well, I could do better than him, type shit, right? And like how you get toxic like sports fans and shit, right? I liken it to that. Like you'll see them like talking shit about like professional athletes or whatever. I knew that was gonna whiff. Hwoarang, man. Hwoarang. Off Hwoarang now. Oh my god. Like I liken it with that. It's kind of like that in the same way. I have to be so faster. Look at the delay, man. Look at the weave, man. Shrug is so good, bro. Everyone's a crit, but they don't understand the difference between criticism and complaining. Oh, yo. If the average 30-year-old man in the late 2000s, early 10s could open up his phone and tweet at LeBron James, the world would have been a different place. You're right, Speed Kicks. I'm basically LeBron James. That's what he's trying to say, guys. Speed Kicks just said I'm the LeBron James of Tekken. You know what, Speed Kicks? You're right. He's right, guys. He's actually right. Guys, everyone say you're right, Speed Kicks. speakers have never been more right, you know. Don't gas him up, chat. There's a 2019 study that showed streamers who 100% ignore negative comments create way more positive communities, but I don't think you'd ever stop the British sarcastic responses. It's actually ingrained to who I am, to be fair. Like, there are sometimes I see a question and I'm like, there's no way I could answer this question without being sarcastic, bro. It's actually a positive, like, it would cause me physical pain to not do it. So I either have to ignore the question or I do it, bro. The sarcasm is part of the chaos experience. Exactly. And like, I'll never like act like everyone's just supposed to like get it. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not some people's thing, and that's fine, bro. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't want to be everyone's cup of tea, bro. I'm more like bubble tea. You know what I mean? I'm a cup of bubble tea. Yeah, the little bubbles shot. That's me. Blub, 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 blub. But I just don't understand the vitriol for like a person like you've never met in your life and never will meet. And like you don't know and never will know. Like, I remember on the video, it's funny that Speakers is here, bro. A lot of this comes back to Speakers, you know. Someone ripped the match of me versus Speakers at Evo. There was someone in the comments who was like, I'm so glad seeing K-Wiz lose, and he's a horrible person in real life. And then someone else commented like, well, yeah, like Speakers is an asshole too. And then someone like left a comment saying, you don't know either of them in real life, bro. I remember I looked at that, I was like, that's so real, bro. I remember thinking that's so real, you know. The internet is not a real place, bro. I swear to God. People can hate you because you play a character they don't like. That's insane. Is this dead? What's my most damage option here? I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know my single most damaging hit. Oh my God, he did the Seth, bro. He did the Seth. How did I not know? Oh, I deserve that round. Feels bad. What's my #1 most damage option? I don't know. In that situation, I actually unblockable. I actually don't know in that situation. We're gonna go test it after this. We're gonna find out. Because in Tekken 7 that would have killed, because all balcony breaks I'd get a guaranteed hit after the soccer kick. In this game I got no idea. That's fair. We're gonna check that. I am thinking CD3. Like CD3 can be a bit temperamental. Would running 3 connect? I actually don't know, bro. I might have been able to kill if I kept the wall, actually, you know. I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna check what would have killed breaking the one without it. I need to stop, bro. RFS 2 is insane. I keep looking at it. It's not fair. I don't like it, bro. Like, why is the game why is the game just being bad? Everything is rock paper scissors, bro. They turn the Hwoarang into the character noobs say he is. Wow. Let me check that. We're gonna find our answer, bro. I think if I had kept to the wall and did sidestep 3-3, I definitely would have killed.
Palmer, Bellingham, Saka, Tony, Trent, pressure. What pressure? Pressure is for tired. It's a different generation. They don't feel it. Push up. How confident were they?